Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to tell you all about beginner's makeup for college, or if you're just turning 20 and you want to start putting makeup because everybody else around you is doing it. I'm going to tell you how to start with it, what kind of products to use, how to take care of your skin, and all of that in the following. So I hope you enjoy watching it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to me because subscribe buttons are here, down on your left. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. So we're gonna first start off with the face. First thing you need to remember is moisturize. I know it's different for oily skin, it's different for dry skin. If you have oily skin, I know everyone says that well, you should keep washing your face and remove all the oils and everything, but that is not true. The more you wash your face, the more your face becomes oily, and trust me, I have oily skin, I have experienced that, and it doesn't help. Washing it twice a day, like in the morning when you wake up and at night or in the evening when you're home and you have to take your makeup out, that's the only time you should be washing your face. And go a little light with the face wash, because you shouldn't be putting like a big dollop of face wash on your face, because well, that way you are literally extracting all the natural oils out of your face deliberately. That's not what you want to do. The reason your face becomes oily is because it lacks moisture. It secretes oil to restore all the moisture that you have lost or that you are losing throughout the day. So what you do is, whether you have oily skin or dry skin, remember to moisturize with a good moisturizer. You can go a little heavy on the oily moisturizer if you have dry skin, but if you have oily skin, I thought someone was coming to my room. But if you have oily skin, make sure you go with a little lighter moisturizer, not something that's heavily oily or anything like that. The one I use is a MAC one, but if you're just starting off, make sure you find something in the drugstore, in new use stores actually, to suit your skin type. I'm sure Color Bar and I don't know, Nivea have have moisturizers that will suit your skin. So that's the first point. When you turn 20, your skin becomes mature, and I have realized that because I started putting makeup way too early in life, and I wouldn't listen to my sister when she said, you know, take your makeup out gently, don't tug at your eyes, they're delicate. And I used to be like, what the hell are you talking about? And now I know what it means, because well, I have to take extra care of my skin now, because I have lines and stuff like that because I didn't apply makeup properly or remove it properly. So make sure when you're applying makeup, when you're just starting off with makeup, do not go in with tons of it and, you know, tug at your skin to remove it, because it'll just give you tons of issues later on. Also remember to keep your skin safe from the sun. Sunscreen is really important, whether it's in winters or summers. Sunscreen is a must. Do not think you don't get tan so you shouldn't put sunscreen. Your sunscreen is to delay the process of aging in your skin, because the more the UV rays hit your skin, the faster the aging is. So make sure you apply a lot of sunscreen to sort of delay that process. Also, it saves your skin from the damn sun. I'm gonna move on to the actual makeup base of the face. And there are two things you need to keep in mind. Whether you want to use a creamy product, which is BB creams, which are, I'm telling you, which will be your best friends for the rest of your life, because I did not start off with BB creams. I had perfectly clear skin. Now I don't, but I used to. So I never tried, and BB cream didn't even come out when I started putting makeup. I think I would just use a little bit of powder on one of those powder puffs and just like pat it over my skin or something like that. I don't even remember. But BB creams are now out, and it helps a lot of you who are just starting with makeup, because it has a little bit of foundation, a little bit of moisturizer, a little bit of sunscreen, so it has everything, and you don't have to go hunting for 10 different things. You can just pick up a BB cream and you're set. So you can either do that, or if you have really oily skin and you have absolutely no idea what to do because your BB cream is also coming off, powder foundations are the best way to go. So I'm gonna like show you a couple of things that I have been using. One of them I ran out, so I threw the tube. So I use the Lakme CC cream and the Pond's BB Plus Beauty cream, whatever, the one with the fairness and even tone stuff. Okay, if you have dark skin, do not put a BB cream that's lighter than your skin because you're just gonna look white and it's not gonna match your neck, and that's not what you want. I know people want to look fair and stuff in India, but honestly, be happy in the kind of skin color you have, because pale skin people want to be us and you want to be like them. Why isn't anyone happy with what they have? In BB creams, I will show you the one I use. This is the CC cream Lakme in bronze. I might look a little fairer, but the fair one is quite pink toned and that does not suit me at all. So this one is good for me. Otherwise, during summers, right now it's winter, so my skin is a little dry. I have combination oily skin, so my skin is a little dry. So I prefer going in with BB creams and everything. But during summers, my skin gets really oily, and that's when I use powder foundations. This is the Body Shop one Extra Virgin Minerals, and this is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Mineral Foundation. You get this on fabbag.com. That's where I got the sample from, and it's amazing. These are the best things in the world if you have oily skin during summers. Trust me, they even tone your skin. No, they give your skin an even toned finish, and it's not oily. It doesn't look like you're wearing tons of makeup. It just gives you a flawless finish without looking cakey. Oh, if you want to invest in something really good, make sure you get these. Also, I think oily skin people have a lot more to invest in skin products because, well, we need to make sure our skin does not look like we just dipped our faces in oil. So I know how you feel. But because it's winters, I'm gonna use this and smear this all over my face. The good thing about BB creams is that you can just put these on your fingers, apply it with your hands, or you can use a brush. I use Real Technique brushes. You can get these on Amazon.in, or if you want to order it overseas, you can get it on iHerb, and all the links I'll put it down below so you can see where you get it from. You can either put the BB cream with your fingers and make sure your hands are freshly washed. We don't want any germs, or you can just use the brush. So what I'm gonna do is just spot this everywhere and then use my brush to blend it all in. Now that it's done, now what you see is it has given my skin an even tone, but you can still see a couple of spots here and there under my eyes that I need to conceal, and like a couple of marks here and there, pimple spots, that you can cover using concealers. And if you're starting off with concealers, I recommend either the Revlon Photo Ready. I have used this for the longest time, and trust me, this has been my best friend, but I just switched to an expensive concealer, so I am not using this right now. Also, it's kind of over. This, or you can also go in with L'Oreal True Match blendable corrector thing, concealer, yeah, super blendable concealer. This is particularly, actually these are very good for spot concealing. Why? Because this way you do not have to put tons of foundation on. You can just put a little bit of BB cream, and if you have like really great skin, then you don't even need BB cream. Just get a concealer that matches your skin, put it wherever you have a little kind of spots that you don't like, imperfections. Just put it there, blend it with your finger, and you're done. You don't even have to like do anything. A concealer is all you need if you have perfect skin, because you are one lucky girl. Just take this tiny little concealer brush, because this is over. I'm just going to dab that thing in there and just conceal. Another thing you can do is go in with a concealer palette like the Makeup Academies, which will be very good because you have like a corrector thing, then you have a concealer that matches your skin, and then you have a highlighter to highlight the under eyes, like actually your cheek area, to give it that lift. But if you don't want to do that, just one concealer is fine. But I usually use this for my under eye on everyday basis when I don't want to use my expensive ones, because, well, let's face it, none of us want to use our expensive products for every day and finish them and be like, oh, I cannot spend more on this. Now that you've seen how I put the concealer, make sure you dab it with your fingers. Do not swipe it. Lines, people, lines. And put some also on top of your eyes to hide any darkness. Especially if you're in the habit of sleeping late and stuff. I'm not, but if you are, I know a lot of teenagers are nowadays in the habit of sleeping late, getting up late or whatever, so you are bound to get dark circles. Please don't do that. Get a good sleep. Make your skin look pretty and healthy. Now usually what I do in summers would be doing, after applying all of this, I would set it with a face powder, and I use the Dream Matte powder by Maybelline, which is quite good. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but it's quite good for the price you get. It's quite mattifying. But because it's winters, I'm not gonna set my face, because then it just gets dry and then it just starts to ugh. Next, I am going to go on to get some color to your face. I know all this BB cream and everything can kind of make your face look very flat and dimensionless. So you want to bring back some color to your face so you don't look, I don't know, so you don't look flat. I don't know how to explain it. I was not a big fan of blush first. When I initially started putting makeup, my sister used to be like, put some blush, it looks pretty and everything. And I used to be like, okay, no, that's just too much. But you know what? The trick to putting blush is putting least minimal amount, so it doesn't look like you've put blush. So it just looks like you have some sort of color in there. And when you're starting off with blushes, don't get something that you cannot apply or you're not comfortable with. Get get a pink color, a light pink, a pink like this. It's a guava shade. It looks quite pink, but trust me, when it goes on, it all depends on the application. Okay, so you get a nice brush to go with this. This is the Shiny Cosmetics. I got a whole set. This is an angled blush brush. You can get any blush. You can get any brushes for that matter. You can get a brush like this, which is just a normal blush. So what you do is take your blush. I like applying a lot of blush, but when you initially start off, you don't want to let go. So I'm just going to like dab a little bit, tap off the excess. And what you want to do is start from here, not here, here, and dab it till your temples. So it gives you like a highlighted cheek uplifting kind of effect. Okay, so and if you can see, now we have only put color in this area. When you look straight ahead, you can see that there's color here, but it also kind of lifts your cheek up because you're going in ascending order. if you're starting off with makeup, and if you might have seen other tutorials, I do not think you need to contour or bronze your face because you're just starting off, and it's not really that important. Contouring solely depends on how you want to structure your face. I don't do it on an everyday basis. Actually, I kind of do, but then I kind of skip it sometimes because I'm just like, what's the point? Only if I'm doing like a heavy full-on makeup do I do sharp contouring, sculpting and all of that. But you know what, if you're starting off, if you want this for every day, just for school, college, whatever, it's not important. Contouring is just solely based on your decision of how you want to look, but I think blush does it all. It already gives you a lifted effect. You do not want to sculpt out your cheeks just for the heck of it. Moving on to the lips, I think a very important aspect of wearing lipstick is just to, if you have pretty lips, you just don't put like a lot of lipstick on it and ruin the color of it. That's what I've done, so I have to scrub my lips every day. But if you have really pretty pink lips, then what you do is just apply a sheer lipstick. You get a lot of sheer lipsticks that are just have a little bit shine, and it kind of enhances your lip color as well. Probably a lip gloss like NYX Butter Gloss, which is really good for that reason if you're into glosses and you do not want to put lipstick. Otherwise, for lipstick, you can use Faces. This is the Esoteric, sorry, this is the Esoteric, and I have been loving this because it just adds like a perfect shine to my lips and gives it a little bit of pinkness and not overdoing it. Or I use the L'Oreal Caress in Rose Mademoiselle. It's a nice pink lip. This is a little pearl finish, I think, and but it's nice and pretty and pink, and it doesn't look overboard. So for today, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna be using the Esoteric because, well, that's my favorite. Now, if you're like me, you would go for lipsticks more than you like to go for gloss because it gets in your hair and everything. It's totally fine because you get sheer lipsticks like this to do that job, and you don't need to go in with glosses that will just, I don't know, kill you and give you a hard time. Moving on to the eyes. Now, whenever you're starting off with makeup, I suggest you start with cream eyeshadows because it is easy to apply, it's easy to blend, it easily comes off when you're removing makeup, which is so handy. You don't have to mix and match, you don't need to buy brushes for anything, blah blah blah. But so you can either go for color tattoos by Maybelline, which I think they must have discontinued in India. I think it's like done. Or you can also, but you still get it online. Or you can go for cream eyeshadows by Deborah that I recently saw, which were quite interesting. So cream eyeshadows, great thing for your eyes if you're starting off. I have this really old Revlon palette it's called the Illuminance Cream Shadow Palette. It's really old and I think I should throw this out, but you know what? I love the colors. You can see I've used the bronze and the gold quite a lot because, well, they're really handy. You can just swipe it and done. So I'm just gonna take the bronze one, I think, just to, see how that goes. I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm gonna dab it all over my lid and my crease. Now, because I want to blend it all in, I'm just gonna take a brush and just blend that so it doesn't look like there are way too many lines. And that's all you need to do. Like, there's a little bit of color, but there's not a lot, and there's just like, you can see that you're wearing something, but it's not totally over in your face types. If you're ready to move on with eyeshadows and you want to use brushes and all of that, I'll be having a different tutorial for that. But you can start off with quads. This is a herbal eyeshadow quad by Palladio, and I love this because of the colors in it. This is a shimmery color, this is a matte one, this is a bronzy one, and this is a dark one. So what Why I love this so much is because these are good for highlighting the inner corner, the brow bone, or the lids, and I can just darken it up with some of the black or just this, and you're done. Everyday makeup, you are done. So quads are very good and easy to go makeup, eyeshadows. Instead of buying single eyeshadows, it's just a big pain, trust me, I've done that. You can either stop here because it kind of looks pretty already. Why would you want to go any further? But if you do, you can either go with an eyeliner or kajal if that's what you prefer. But I don't wear kajal because, well, it just makes my eyes look very heavy in the sense they enhance my lines and everything, and I just don't like that. You can go in with an eyeliner if you don't want to go in with an eyeliner because you think you have a shaky hand and you don't want to get into the messy eyeliner routine. Then don't go in with a liquid liner that has a horrible tip. Like the Lakme liquid liners, I have seen a million people use it, and trust me, it has the worst applicator ever. You cannot use that for a decent eyeliner. Everyone who uses that, I've seen they go in with like a very unsteady, crappy line, and then it just turns into a mush. Please do not. If you want a good liquid liner, Maybelline has the best ones, hyper glossy ones. They dry quickly, they come off easily, and it has a good applicator as well. Or for those of you who have like incredibly shaky hands, you can go in with the Hyper Sharp Liner by Maybelline. It's a pen one, and it has like a pointy tip, and it's perfect for you if you want to get like a nice wing, or you don't want a wing, it's fine. This gives you as much control as you can have, thin or thick. You can do it how you like it. So I'm just gonna see what I feel like today and apply it. Also, if you're gonna start off with wing and you think one eye has a different wing, the other one has a different wing, please do not go in and try correcting it. It's just gonna get worse and worse, and it's just going to look weird. At the end of it, you'll end up removing half your makeup and then putting it on again. Just don't go through that. It's just a painful process. Just leave it as it is. Nobody will even notice except you. But I think it'll come with practice when you have an even wing. God, the traffic is like never ending today. Then I'm going to talk about something very touchy that I've seen a lot of girls I know get a little scared with: the eyelash curler. Okay, it is not a monster. It's not going to eat your eyelashes up or your eyeballs. So it is the easiest process in the world. All you have to do is not squeeze it before you do anything. This is how it is. Okay, you just put your fingers in here, the ring, the middle finger and the thumb. Put the rest of them up there just to support. The next thing you do is look down, get your lashes in the hole, like in between the white and actually wherever the space is. This little tiny the space in between, you get your lashes in there. And then just give it a slight squeeze. Don't push it way too in towards your eyes, because that's when you get that's when the skin gets pulled up. Just make sure you stay on the outer side. You'll know when your skin is pulling because you'll be going way too inwards. Don't do that. And we're done. Just squeeze it a little bit. Don't go in, keep squeezing it, and just end up hurting yourself. Squeeze it twice, or just squeeze it once and leave it there for a couple of seconds, and then just so it curls. And then we're gonna go in. I'm using a waterproof mascara because I've always liked waterproof mascara. I wear my makeup all day long. But if you're gonna start, use a mascara that is not waterproof, because it's easier for you to take off, because it's just starting off with makeup and you don't want to tug at your eyes at the beginning trying to take your waterproof mascara out, because even if you're not taking off your makeup properly, if you're not using makeup remover, just washing your face, waterproof and non-waterproof mascaras just come off like that, and it's easy. Waterproof mascaras are quite bitchy when it has to get removed. So I'm just gonna like coat it. And when you're applying mascara, look down, take your mirror down so you can just look at it, and then you can see all your lashes clearly, and then just wiggle the wand through them. I personally take a lot of time with my mascara because I don't know, I get it with all angles, but you know what? Don't do that. Just that's a little bit is enough. And the major problems you will get when you start off with mascara is getting mascara everywhere on your lids. That will still keep happening no matter how good you are with makeup, because it has happened with me too right now. So what you do is not go in with your finger and rub it. You are going to take an earbud and then just dab it wherever you think you've got mascara and it's gone. Don't try to go in with your fingers and do all of that jazz because it's just gonna screw it up even more. And that is the makeup for you guys, for whoever is starting off new. And it's simple, it's pretty, it looks natural, it does not look over the top, and it's just perfect. If you have perfect brows, you do not need to do anything about it except get them shaped and just like run a spoolie through it. But if you have like very sparse brows, then go in with a brown eyeshadow. Do not buy a separate brow product just for your brows. Go in with a brown eyeshadow. Oh my god, it's so such a tongue twister. Go in with a brown eyeshadow and just take a angled brush like so. Put in the brown eyeshadow and then just fill in wherever you think there are gaps. I usually don't touch my eyebrows because I'm happy the way they are. So that's it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and I hope you learned a lot. It has been requested actually. I get questions regarding this a lot, so I hope it helped all of you. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.